Hi, and welcome to Math 256 Online. I'm your instructor, Roxanne Classen, for this semester. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the format of our class. I hope you had a terrific break and are ready to get started. So in this video, we're going to talk about what the course is going to be like, what does it mean for an online class, our goals and our strategies. We're going to talk about math meetups, technology that's required, and then our notebook. So what would the class be like? This is a math class, but it's a theory class, and it's helping you on your way to becoming an elementary educator. Uh, it's a little bit different than a traditional math class because you're going to be learning the why behind the math class and learning new concepts for foundational math topics. So you already know the math that we're covering, but you're going to learn why we do it that way. So you're going to have to kind of reframe this math in your mind. There is a book called Math Power: Simple Solutions for Mastering Math. Helpful and interesting reading. It's not required, but it is a nice resource if you want it. So what is an online class? Well, this is an online on your own time class. This means you can complete your assignments when you choose, as long as you're adhering to my Canvas due dates. There is no attendance. However, per college policy, you must be active in your online course on a weekly basis or you'll be withdrawn for non-participation. We have plenty of assignments, so submitting on a weekly basis should not be a problem. If you're not submitting on a weekly basis, then you can be withdrawn from the course. So make sure you're really adhering to that policy. So our goals and our strategies, again, like I said, this is learning the why behind this. And you're going to learn it through the theoretical and the teaching perspective. I want to remind you that this is a 4 credit hour math course. So you're going to have a lot of work to do each week. So be ready to go on day 1. We have lots of assignments, so balancing your time is really imperative to your success. I look forward to working with you and building a learning community with you and getting you further on your road to becoming a professional educator. So math meetups. Sometimes learning math in an online format can be a struggle. So this semester, we'll be having optional math meetups in person with me on the material for the course. These activity days will be scheduled throughout the semester. We'll be completing some assignments on Canvas using hands-on manipulatives during the math meetups. They are totally optional and don't count against you. So there will, of course, be student support and office hours available to you other times if you can't attend these activity days and these sessions, as students in the past have found them very helpful. So technology. We'll be using a variety of technologies throughout this semester, but the most exciting news is we're getting iPads. So I'll be sending your information on when to pick up your iPad, or you can use your own personal iPad. So you can also use them to complete all your coursework. They're not required, but extremely helpful. Um, if you've never tried an iPad or you're not an Apple person, I highly encourage you to check one out anyway to take advantage of this amazing opportunity. iPads are used a lot in education and can be a great tool for you as a student and a teacher. Many students didn't think they would use the iPad, but then they really come to see it as a valuable resource to them. You do need reliable internet. You need to be familiar with Canvas, how to scan a document and save it as a PDF, and use the electronic equivalent. A calculator is also helpful for this class, even though we do a lot of the math by hand as well. You could use a scientific or a graphing calculator, or you can use the apps that I provide. A notebook. We're going to be creating an interactive notebook this semester. This is a tool that's used heavily in the K-8 environment. You may or may not have made one yourself as a student. You will have access to all course documents electronically. You will need to access these documents on a daily basis and compile them in either a paper composition notebook or an electronic version. Many students use Microsoft OneNote, GoodNotes, Notability, Google Docs, or Slides to create their notebook. I'll be using OneNote to distribute the information. However, you can use any tool you want as your personal note. Thanks so much. If you have any questions, please reach out to me via email, and I look forward to getting started with you.